Bacon!
The Sonic Adventure, everybody. It's Final Egg
And this Final Egg is perhaps the best level in the entire series.
in the series.
Well, for me at least, because I've really never played that many games in the series.
Boing.
At least of the 3D ones, and definitely in this game, Final Egg is my favorite one. Because
I like Final Egg, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't say it's
it
my
would be my
favorite.
favorite one in my series. Favorite level? No, not by
What about
far.
in this game, at least? I like Final Egg because it has the perfect balance of speed and then platforming at the same time.
The only thing
Yeah.
I don't like about this level in particular is these sections right here. Stupid spinny things, because you can easily get stuck on them. I've noticed.
Yeah, you
least-
can. These things are very, like...
Which is why I need to like jump when you need to jump for them. They were so proud of that like circling physics, so they put it in every single thing. They constantly use it everywhere.
And you know, this
Even though
part
it-
makes no sense, considering that we had that cutscene where Sonic fell all the way from the sky to the floor. But yeah, if you fall here, you die.
Yeah, you can't fall and, like, shortcut your way.
I like music in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the fact that this area makes no sense because of that, but this is also just a fun area in general, though, because of that.
You know, I cannot think of this music without thinking of that short where Eggman is
Oh,
torturing
gosh.
Sonic
And when
this
Sonic-
this music.
Sonic just
And-
dies.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, this part can be very glitchy as well, collision-wise, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Also, why do you die if you fall down there immediately afterwards?
Because there's blades.
It makes no sense! Why do
If
we
you
have to
fell
go
into
all-
a giant, like, spitting blade, I think you would die too.
No, I'd follow video game logic and just lose all my rings.
Well, that's if you're playing Sonic. If you're in any other video game universe,
Well,
good
no,
luck with
not
that.
You can easily speedrun this part here. This part right here, yeah, you're doing the speedrunning part.
I
Yup.
didn't know you could do that, because normally if I tried to do that, I would have just died.
Can't you also like do like some weird thing with the spider?
You actually end up like falling.
I don't know if you die or if it does take you here. I don't know.
I know like if you get in it quick and then like quickly get out enough time where it actually can activate a cutscene, I think you can fall and not die.
Yeah, I've actually done that
Probably.
once. I don't know how I did it, but I ended up like falling. It was weird.
I have almost 300 rings.
Good for you.
In this part, you don't homie attack because you end
No.
up just
Well, you
up
can,
doing
but
attack spam.
they never bring those guys back.
And in this part, you can die as well.
Yes.
Don't know what you're doing correctly. Which
Yeah,
you
that-
seem that you're doing.
Yeah, it's one of the most annoying parts of the level. Like there are a lot of annoying parts of the level. The thing is, I just like how the level's designed.
You know, since you did that speedrunning tactic, I might be able to get the A rank on this.
I need to vent, like I said before in like the past recording session. I really need to redo my Sonic Adventure because of the fact that I'm glitched.
Wee.
Wee.
You didn't show the secret, did you?
What secret?
Or is it that later on?
Are you gonna
What?
skip? Are you gonna skip? Are you gonna skip? Are you gonna skip? Come on.
Sonic head made of rings.
There we go. You did
Oh,
good.
that's later.
Okay,
I don't show that off, but that's later in the level, I think.
God.
God. God has nothing to do with this.
Well, that's out of your way. It's in this room, I believe.
You should have shown it off.
You need to show it off for a mission, but I'm not doing the mission mode.
Aw, you didn't speed run right there.
No, I didn't.
Actually, I just noticed that you could speed run off that.
Yeah, it's this part because I've tried to like ring dash through this part.
Yeah.
I accidentally ended up ring dashing at the enemies.
That's why I
And then-
usually kill the
and then I-
enemies first.
And then I fell off. I almost had like the perfect speed run, a faster time than what you have currently.
Well, I really wasn't speedrunning towards the end.
I know.
Yeah.
I had like almost almost like a 4-minute run there, and I failed at it because of that stupid ending.
Ah. It's final boss time for Sonic.
No, not really.
Cutscene, and then final boss for Sonic.
No, not really.
Sonic story.
There you go.
You know what? One of the hardest part of speedrunning for Sonic Adventure is
What?
hitting the capsule at the end.
That's true. That's,
Yeah.
that's so true.
So look at that model of Eggman one.
It's bad because of it. It's bad because that's true.
That model of Eggman looks weird, especially when his mouth.
You would think that'd be one of the easiest parts of it, but with how
But no, it really is hard.
yeah, I've had parts where I literally missed the
Yeah.
goal just because of that,
That's why I like
almost
the gold
died.
rings better.
and ended up. I forgot about this cutscene altogether because I always just play Egg Viper.
This is a fun fight.
It is.
I fought this without
this.
rings.
Of this. Get out
It
of
really
this.
isn't that hard.
At least I
It's
think
easy
he
boss
says that. After you hear him say that line for a while, it doesn't sound like that's what he says.
That's funny considering you and I were discussing something like this earlier.
What?
If you say something enough times, it loses its meaning. And also, if you're like typing something, if you type it enough, eventually that word is gonna look weird to you. To
Yeah.
the point you think you have it spelled completely wrong.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Or like if you repeat a word over and over, just like saying it, you can also get that same effect where it just looks like a clustered jumble of letters that just look completely wrong, like Connie said, but at the same time it is right.
Yeah.
Just
But you
think
feel it's wrong.
Get a load of what?
It's a really weird effect. I don't know what it's called, but
Get a
It
load
has
of
to have,
what?
it
Get a
has to
load
have some
of what? Get a load of what?
what is that,
slash
Connie?
me, slash me kill silver.
Hey.
Slash me revive silver.
Die, Eggman. I don't think there's any like tricks to do this to make
No, there really isn't.
2 damage to him.
Like I said, I've done this without even collecting the rings.
Well, yeah, it's not really that hard to do. It just
Yeah.
takes a lot of buttons and time.
I just do it just to be like safe.
The hardest part about it really wasn't collecting the rings. Which is,
See if you can make it through.
like I said, the hardest part was actually trying not to collect the rings.
Honestly, I'd say the hardest part of this fight is just the ending,
Really?
the suicide attack.
It's easy to avoid.
It's-
The suicide attack is easy in Sonic 06. It's a little bit harder in this one.
Oh, there's
It's
Zeus
still
attack.
easy.
What?
Yeah, you fight the Egg Genesis.
Egg Genesis does it, and then the final Eggman battle with Sonic, which is basically like the Egg Viper, but flying, which it's still doing now.
This
But
fight really, this fight is one of the best ones in the game,
It's no
We-
use. Give up.
especially considering it's actually unique.
What is?
Pretty much, Egg Wyvern is Egg Viper 2.0.
I like the Egg Wyvern, design and music-wise.
Yeah, I like the.
Really, it's almost like the final. It's only the final bosses that really have any like uniqueness to them. I feel.
Well, it's because
Well,
they're the final boss.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Well,
He's up
Am I
Well,
gonna
Sonic
do it? Am I
makes
gonna
the
die?
final boss.
Am I gonna die?
Now, Knuckles and Big don't have unique ones.
Big boss is not even a boss.
Big's and Knuckles' final boss are the exact same thing.
Hey, I'll play with you some other
Yeah, and Knuckles also has that
Unique
able to
chaos.
make it 2 damage hit to him.
He fights Chaos 2, I believe, 4, and then also 6,
2, 4, and 6. Yes.
which we'll be seeing soon, possibly.
Yes.
Oh, this ending's great. Mostly because the music's good.
Although I don't like how they play this song, stop it, start it completely over again, and do it for the credits.
Yeah.
you know, I've talked about this before, and I think maybe our opinions have changed, but Do you like the SA1 version of this or SA2
I
better?
prefer SA2.
I prefer
Oh,
SA1.
About this level, I like about this cutscene. I like the fact that like you're kind of like almost singing at times because of how their voices are moving.
I think they're supposed to be talking
What?
about what happened.
Yeah. Like right here, like with his weird eyebrows, it's like he's singing it too.
It does. And it's like classic where they kind of jump at the screen. Anyway, that's it for Sonic Story. Credits.
I prefer SA2s because of the fact that it's faster.
I
I feel the speed makes more sense for Sonic.
I kind of like this version better.
Sonic is
it's a tie for me. I like both of
versions are
them for
good,
their
but-
own reason. This one feels more like it's really good for credits.
yeah. Whereas the other one's better as a theme.
And it's funny because it's the same lyrics, just in different style.
I think the
It's
SA2 actually deletes some lyrics, if I'm right,
Yeah, probably.
because it's like 2 minutes shorter. I think.
Well, yeah, it is. It also has a different singer, I think.
Don't know why.
I think the original singer is in this version, but I don't think both of them came back for the SA2 version.
It's like kind of asking the version of Sonic Generations for City Escape or the original.
I prefer Generations, to be honest.
I really like the OST version that they had, because that's the first version that I heard when the Generations OST leaked was the OST
Cast
version,
remix?
because it had more sounds and stuff in it that the actual in-game version doesn't have.
Oh. I like the Blue Blur remix, only because they like added a chorus bridge to it, so...
And one of the things I really liked about the Generation City Escape remix is they added what remix did they add in the middle of it? It was a I forget what it was, but everyone was like praising it at that point.
Oh! And you mean an instrumental of the
Yeah.
modern? It's, it doesn't matter.
Here's a question. In the cutscenes, these stills here, are they models for the Dreamcast
No,
or
they're
the GameCube
DX.
version?
DX.
Okay. Because I know at one point they have Dreamcast models instead, or is that not in the Xbox version? Did they completely change it for the Xbox version?
I don't think
I
they
don't-
changed it, because if you look at the end of the credits, it still says 2003. So I don't
Okay.
think they touched it.
At least they didn't touch that part.
I really wish, like in terms of the SA1 and SA2, they actually went back and made a proper HD remix of this, like updated it and made it more like Generations.
You mean
Like what they
graphic
did-
style?
Yeah, graphic style.
Like what they did with like Halo with like the weird like thing they have for that.
I would. That would be a good idea. Actually, have a
Tweak the
option for
gameplay a little
classic
bit,
graph-
upgrade up. Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
I just don't like them actually just making a port out of it, pretty much. It's
They
just
basically
kinda
didn't add
lazy.
anything to them.
And here's the still,
Okay.
just in case you didn't pay attention through the entire rest of the game.
Guy Dad.
Like I said, I would love to see the
Sucks.
original Speed Highway and Generations style graphics.
Speed Highway is the one that showed up in Generations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll be getting to Generations, I don't know, after this game or before Sonic 06. I don't know.
what would we be doing, Shadow?
You know what? You
Please
should,
tell me no. Please tell me no. Please tell me
Silver,
no.
you
Please
should
tell
do
me
them
no.
in
Please
Silver.
tell
You
me
should
no.
do them in
Please tell me
order.
Q, I am doing Shadow, but you and Sakani will not be commenting on that with me. I have other people doing that with me.
Oh, thank
You
God.
suck.
I'm sorry.
Thank
I'm so to suffer.
I don't want to suffer for that game. No. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't even want to commentate on it even if you asked me to.
Okay. And yet I did Sonic Genesis for you. Huh.
We forced you into
Well, to
that.
be fair, to be fair though, you were actually interested in it.
Only to make fun of it. Finn.
Here he is at Emerald Coast.
I do like all that they have the like ending pictures like that. I think that's cool.
The whole Finn thing is actually like Finnis. Like Finnis, I believe, is the French word for end.
Next time on Sonic Adventure, we will. Well, hold on.
We'll be tackling Big the Cat's level over and over again.
Oh gosh. No. Instead of doing the traditional going to Tails right after
Select your
Sonic,
character.
We'll be going to Big the Cat again and again and again.
no, we'll be doing Knuckles. So until then, everybody, sayonara.
Bye.